Hi.
Taco Thursday, what's up?
Taco Thursday.
And Diet Coke Thursday. That's Diet Coke, right?
That's why I'm in the car. I had to go get my Diet Coke real quick.
I got you. I understand you.
They know me there. They know. $1.08. And I always just have a dime, so I just give them a dime and I drive away. So if they keep adding up my 2 cents, I always just, you know me, I always want to throw in my 2 cents. Ha! See what I did there?
You give them 14 cents a week if you get one a day, 28 cents every 2 weeks. So they get 56 extra cents a month from you.
Yes.
That comes out to just a little over $6 a year. Wow.
Yes.
You're generous.
Yes.
You know what? You're the reason why the give a penny, take a penny is there, because you contribute the pennies. I never give a penny. I always take a penny.
You never contribute. I always contribute.
I don't not contribute.
People that work at, if you ever come up and visit me and you just need to stop at a McDonald's, the McDonald's in Angels Camp, the people there are so nice, like all of them.
Whoever's remember that.
There, yeah, the customer service in that spot, and it's funny because there's one guy with a really thick Irish accent, and then there's another guy who, I don't know if he's mixed, but he's definitely. He's either very dark Hispanic or black. I haven't never asked him, but when they take my order at the drive-thru and it's the thick Irish accent, and I pull up to the window and it's the black guy, every time I'm like, "Are you guys messing with me?" And they kind of laughed at it too.
I know when I worked at the BK Lounge. Because at one time I was running 5 of them, and when I was doing that, I would tell my people that were hiring people, I said, anytime you hire somebody, I said, I want nerds. I said, I don't care who they are. I don't care what they look like. I want them to be as nerdy as they can be. I want nothing but nerds. Nerds, nerds, nerds. They're like, why? Because nerds are the politest freaking people. That's why.
Nice.
I don't care what you look like. I don't care who you are. If you're a nerd, you're nice. I want you.
Yeah, I don't know the click going on in this McDonald's, what kind of genre it is, because they're all little mixed up in there, ages, nationalities, but they're all nice. Whoever the hiring manager is in there is doing a good job.
And you know what else is, when I worked at the BK Lounge for about a 3-year pocket, kind of like you're talking about that McDonald's, I had some of the best friends, like probably 18, 19, 20. Working the BK Lounge was probably, or no, maybe 17, 18, 19 was like probably one of my most fun times. I had so much fun there.
I could see that. My friend Jessica worked at the Carl's Jr. in Manteca. And as soon as after hours, I mean, you're back there and you get to eat what you want, and then we're closing down and everybody's hanging out together afterwards.
We've told the story on the radio before. If anybody's listening and like knows him or knows friends of him, pass this along to him. He's very, very old now. But the BK that I worked at was owned by Jim Otto, who was a center for the Oakland Raiders back in the 70s. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a huge deal. And all of his trophies and his football helmets and his little autographed footballs from like Super Bowls and stuff were in a trophy case in the restaurant that I worked in. And they didn't give me the regular keys to the store. They gave me the master key set. And so like 18, 19 years old, we would all get beverages we weren't supposed to have. And after the store closed, we would open the trophy case and we would take out this huge football trophy of his and put on these old helmets and use these old Super Bowl footballs and play football in the dining room with a Hall of Famer's football memorabilia.
I could see that. Like, I could see doing that. It's pretty cool.
And then when we were done...
To.
No, because when we were done, because nobody ever dusted inside the trophy case, and I didn't want to be the one to dust it, so people would ask, like, why was it open? So when it was done, we lined everything back up with the dust marks.
Am I coming in okay? Am I coming in clear?
I hear you just fine.
Okay. I was talking to my friend Jamie, and she was in the middle of telling me something very passionately. Like, she was kind of like heated in the heat of the moment. And then my phone cut out on her, and I'm like, oh, my bad, my bad. I know. And then finally, it took me like a couple minutes, and then I texted her, I'm like, I'm so sorry the phone cut out. She goes, we'll pick up later. And I'm like, I was like at the worst possible moment.
And then my father died, and then I got that diagnosis, and the prognosis is not good. And hello?
She was like,
hello?
And then I told him.
Are you there?
Like, oh, God. I'm stopping by her house later because I told you, didn't I tell you when we were in San Diego that we found out that platform tennis shoes are like made a comeback. So all these girls, I was telling my friend Jessica yesterday. You have to meet my friend Jessica when you come up. Um, I'm gonna make that happen. You're gonna love her. So I was telling her that these hot women in San Diego were wearing like mini skirts and dresses, and then they had like platform Converse on, platform shoes, like white platform shoes. And then I followed this girl on Insta. And she's in Miami, just smoking hot. But she grew up in Manteca, and she had this hot outfit on at the club, and then platform tennis shoes. And I'm like, I am totally going with that trend. So, anyways, I got them delivered to Jamie's house, and I got to go pick them up today.
But weren't those? Isn't that the '90s kind of coming back? Weren't those big in the '90s for a minute?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
When I told Jessica yesterday, she's like, hell yes, bring that trend back. I want that trend back too.
I like that. I'm excited that the '90s are kind of making a mini comeback.
Me too. Me too.
This is my. You know what we get?
The '70s, but they were also '90s. But I've always worn bell bottoms. I'm excited those are back too.
This has been a really, really tough 5 years for guys like me because what has been in and what I'm so glad is finally heading out is that what is it? Like the super hardcore parted right hair with the beard down to here, right? I'm over that. I don't fit into that mold, but that's been prominent the last 4 years. It's kind of finally making its way out. Bring on the '90s because this is my wheelhouse. If you want to see Ian shine right now, this is it.
It's your time to shine.
This is my time to shine. This is your time to shine too, because the '90s were your wheelhouse too. Because you dressed up as the bee from Blind Melon, and that was iconic. The '90s, and you want the platform things back. So I know that I'm saying, hey, this is my time to shine, and we're seeing some stuff go out. But this is your time too.
I did dress up as the bee from Blind Melon and did a tap dance at my high school.
Yep.
I did.
Yep.
That was 98.
Shannon Hoon. Blind Melon came out with No Rain with Shannon Hoon my sophomore year, which would have been 1994.
And they
94, 95.
Can't believe they gonged me.
They gonged you?
And that's okay. So then the not bulletin. So they did like a newspaper. We also had a newspaper at Manteca High, right? And the Buffalo it was called. And they were mad. They wrote in there like thumbs up and thumbs down for last week's rally, and they're like, thumbs down for gonging Madden. You guys are I can't believe you gonged her. Like I had pillows in there so that I was like chubby. I had the glasses. Dude, I did the whole thing.
Hey, Cheyenne.
In 94, Cheyenne? Wow.
Cheyenne, shut up.
Don't listen to him, Cheyenne, but yeah,
they should not have gonged you. That's garbage because the bee is iconic. The bee is still talked about today. And the girl that does the bee still gets interviews today because she was the bee like 27 years ago.
Yeah, I think I've thrown a photo up on here. I'll have to go pull it.
You have.
It's
you have.
A lot of fun.
You killed it. You killed it. So hey, Cheyenne, if you were one in 1994, you're going to get an education on the best era ever.
Ian's so glad it's back. You get to wear your hey, those Doc Martens, man, bring them back, right?
Oh, you don't think that I don't have my eyes on a pair? I'm telling you right now, within the next 3 months, I'm going to own a traditional pair of Doc Martens again.
Do it.
Oh, you know what I might do? Because you know it was big in the 90s when I was in high school? Goth.
Don't do that.
I might go straight mod again.
Maybe for one of our streams, but I can't allow that in real life.
In our streams, they'll be like
people watching. We are going back into the studio in September. We're hoping. Do you guys still want us to do these live streams and check in and say hi while you guys are at work? Because we would like to still see you guys. So let us know. That would be fun. Ian at khop or Madden at khop.com. Hit us up or hit us up on Facebook. We would love to see you guys.
Would that be sliding into our diet? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Thank you, Honey's Air and Solar, for hooking it up with the live stream.
Would you consider that sliding into our DMs?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
God, yes, what is this?
Yes. Um, so
Oh God, does she have any? My sister doesn't have any.
my ex-boyfriend's ex-wife is a massage therapist, and she offered to try to take this kink out of my neck, and I just don't. I think it's weird to get naked in front of my ex-boyfriend's ex-wife.
Then you can go underwear.
I know. I think I'm gonna let her because it's like the third day. Yeah, Marty,
When
send some photos. Send some mod photos of Ian Riley.
she doesn't have any. I don't think we ever took any.
Oh, she'll find Marty. Will find him. Find him, Marty. Find him.
Did we take eggplant colored hair pictures? I don't think we did.
Purple hair, Marty. We want the purple hair.
It wasn't purple. It was eggplant.
Purple hair, Marty.
Um,
So thank you, Honey's Aaron Solar. Do. Ironstone season passes on the air all week. We have them again for you tomorrow. After 8 o'clock, we have your Boys to Men passes.
why is it so difficult for me this morning? This morning is sorry. I can't point right. There it is. I quit.
Over here.
I'm done.
All right, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.